Hello, everybody. As I Desire, we're here to react to IGN's review of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And oh my god, this is going to be a day, isn't it? It's going to be a day. They gave it a 7 out of 10, the exact same score they gave Concord. And they compared it to WWE 2K24's Universe mode. Like, what the fuck? Let's get into this shit.
These guys won, then that's what they're gonna get.
As the first direct sequel to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 since its PlayStation 2 debut, there's something charming about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's old-school design and presentation. It's tougher than Vegeta's chest plate and imbalanced in ways that are both annoying and lore accurate.
Is the game unbalanced? Yes, and there's a good reason why it is. Have you never played Tenkaichi? Yes, all of them are unbalanced. Broly has always been the most broken character in every Tenkaichi because of this ult being the fact that you can't block it. It's the only one you can't block. You have to run from because it always hits. And it's supposed to be like that. It's Tenkaichi. It makes you want to feel like you're the character.
Menus are labyrinthian. Training tips are sparse and sometimes not very useful.
Right.
The menus are a labyrinth. Here you got your episode battle, your custom battle, your regular battle, your training, and your world tournament, your Zeno orders and Wii stamp book, which is just when you complete stuff, your shop/customize, and your player card, the gallery, and then you have the fucking Shenron. What's the labyrinth? And then also, if you're trying to state that the fucking training is bad, the training goes into exact detail on what each thing does. I'm sorry that you don't know how to do it, you fucking bum.
But every battle is crafted with the sole purpose of putting the Dragon Ball Z fighting fantasy as it appears in the anime into our hands.
Yes, that's true.
You can't be serious. Is this the yell button guy in disguise making the exact same points? I don't like the fact that the game's not balanced. I want to feel like everyone should be the same. It's just not fair. Well, welcome to Dragon Ball. The game is about being good. And yes, you can use the greatest characters in the game in the Gogetas and get annihilated by people that are very good at the game. Maybe not with Hercule, but definitely with freaking like Teen Gohan, where my best friend annihilated me, made me break my controller because of how much better he was than me at it. It wasn't even close. So what is your point? I don't get it. What's the problem with us wanting to feel like we're the characters? That's like saying in a WWE game, it makes you feel like you're Roman Reigns when you want to be that. It just doesn't make sense, bro.
Fast-paced key slinging, teleport kicking, and magical hair dyeing is great fun, so long as you're patient with its gnarly learning curve.
There is no way that you're upset that the game is hard. It's supposed to be hard. What do you want the game to just be easy that anybody can play perfectly? Just a little heads up, bro. Budokai 3 was also bad when it comes to pain. The game was not easy, man. It was never designed to be easy. It's designed for you to be rewarded for actually being good at the game, just like games of old used to be. I don't understand what you're crying about or why you're crying. It just doesn't make sense to me, bro.
It's undeniable how great Sparking Zero's characters and environments look in still screenshots. Every character, no matter what era of Dragon Ball they're from, looks better than I remember. In motion, things get a bit more dicey, with some cutscene animations in particular being awkwardly stiff. But at least the sound hits the mark.
If you want your little brat returned safely, Kakarot, prove your Saiyan spirit.
Bro, if you're looking for cutscenes, go play Kakarot. This is not a game about fucking cutscenes at all. Oh my god, this guy's giving me an aneurysm. I'm about to have another one dealing with somebody that doesn't know anything about Dragon Ball.
The raucous blast of key explosions and booming whooshes of Z fighters flying at high speeds are ripped straight off the screens of old TV episodes. Most of the iconic voices of the various series are recreated pitch perfectly by their original voice actors too, which is an important detail to get right.
Farewell, Bulma, Trunks, and even you, Kakarot.
Another win for my inner child was the truly immense roster. 180 plus fighters pulled from every nook and cranny of the series are playable. Many of these characters are repeated in some fashion. There are 19 versions of Goku, for example.
Just stop breathing. I can smell the ammonia from here.
Oh no, they made multiple versions of Goku like they said they would because it's Tenkaichi? You fucking inbred moron? Jesus Christ, you can't be this naive, dude.
But they all aren't simply reskins. They can have different special techniques and transformation trees, meaning base level Goku from the Saiyan invasion days has a different set of moves and a much lower upside than Buu Saga or Super Era Goku, who can transform into various Technicolor versions of Super Saiyan. These abilities can't be changed.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Are you sure that they can't be changed? Alright, let's just change now to this Goku with the power pole, okay? Alright, we're gonna go into just the base Super Goku. Alright? His powers are instant transmission, all fired up, Super Kamehameha, Dragon Burst, and Super Spirit Bomb. Now, let's go back to outfits and let's go to the Dragon Pole. What's the change? Oh, Power Pole Dance. Huh, it's almost like they do change.
But I could modify each warrior with ability items that boost things like attack power and health, though I barely noticed any benefit at all when doing so.
Really? Really?
Really?
Really?
Really? Really? Really?
Release restraint level 1.
You can't notice a difference. Here, let's just show you a difference. Look at the health bars that I have versus what the CPU has. You can't notice a difference? I think that's a pretty big difference, guy. You don't know what you're talking about, and it's already been... Oh, God. Have you even played the game?
The controls are universal for all characters, but some on the roster interact with the standard system slightly differently than others, which is an appreciated layer of nuance. Android characters can't actively regain ki in order to launch blast attacks, while gigantic characters like Janemba can't be grabbed. Sparking Zero makes no attempt to balance these differences either.
You need to shut the fuck up!
Incorrect. You can drain people of their energy as a android, and as a giant, you can do giant clashes for grabs. Again, I don't think you played the game. Come on now. Let's be honest here, you haven't played the game.
Every time I was forced to fight a character that was canonically stronger than mine in the manga or anime,
In English. A word, of course, from Japanese. How do you go about pronouncing it? Manga.
Bro just called manga, and then anime, and then expects me to believe that he fucking actually read the manga? Come on, bro. You don't even know how to pronounce it!
they were just as oppressive in-game as I'd expect. I didn't always like it, but I respect the commitment.
Let me see what you got.
Unfortunately, the bar to execute the various techniques of its diverse cast is very high and extremely frustrating. Inputs are simple overall, but early on, I often felt lost when combat picked up the pace.
It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
You do know they have a fucking easy mode for you if you want to play, because considering Jesus, you are terrible. I'm just trying to be nice and helpful, because it would just be sad if you just didn't know how to play the game. Something that even I learned without having to do the training, which is fucking hilarious considering how much you're crying about it. Just saying.
Part of that is admittedly on me. The last entry of the series I played with fervor, but that was right after Barack Obama was elected. The fast pace of Sparking Zero compared to Tenkaichi 3, mixed with the lax tutorial system, threw my 17 years older reaction speed out of the ring with ease.
So what, do you want every game to just be super easy that anybody can play? Even though, yes, I can easily play this. I was able to play fucking 3 and 2 without anything when I was, what, 12? Why are you acting like this is hard? It's really not. Yes, there's some challenge to it, like there should be, because I don't want a game that's super fucking easy. And if I was able to beat it going in without really even testing the fucking training, I think that you'll be fine and you should be able to do the exact same.
I spent a lot of time traveling back and forth between regular fights and the training mode to check and double check my understanding of when and how to use these techniques, as well as in the settings to adjust my button schemes and accessibility toggles. But really the only effective teacher was 25 brutal hours of getting kicked around.
Oh, no.
Really? You played for 25 hours getting your shit stomped? 25 hours? How? I've played for barely that, I think. And I haven't really, outside of the fights where I was Jiren versus the entirety of Universe 7, and when I was, facing Great Ape Vegeta, I haven't really struggled all that much. Like, at all. So I just don't understand where you're saying, oh, I was struggling. I don't get it.
Also, compared to modern day fighting games, Sparking Zero's training options are rudimentary at best. There's no expectation to lay out frame data and hitboxes in a less competitively focused game like this, but targeted drills or a more nuanced customization of CPU behaviors would go a long way to help beginners and returning players fly up to the high skill floor.
Hey, Mr. Played for 25 hours, why don't we go into shop and let's see what one of the things that you can purchase in the shop is. It's gonna probably blow your fucking mind. Strategy items. Balanced strategy melee. The CPU will focus on closing the distance and fighting with melee combat. No way! It's almost like you can! Holy fuck, you're an idiot.
So many of the menus are a hassle to navigate. For example, you can customize characters' abilities and costumes to be used in all modes, but those modes don't have paths to the customized screen within them, so you have to exit one completely and go the long way to make adjustments.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
And it's so hard to navigate to customize, where I go to battle versus CPU, to where you can go and wait. You gotta select a map. Make sure you select your map. You hit this massive button called Select a Character. And what does that say in the bottom right? Customize. Oh my god, I can customize them. And I can give them outfits and emotes and their battle music and their CPU settings. Very crazy, bro. Very fucking crazy. I don't think you played the game.
There are also custom battles, which exist somewhere between Mario Maker and the Universe mode in a WWE game.
What the fuck?
In what aspect is it anything like Universe mode? Universe mode, you get to have 4 rivalries in WWE, and in this you can even create and edit the characters inside of said actions. So what are you talking about? Why are you so damn stupid? Why? Why? God, you are fucking infuriating.
Using a toolbox full of special modifiers that limit what characters can and can't do in a given scenario, as well as some triggers that help program particular outcomes after conditions are met. These battles can potentially resemble more of a puzzle than just mashing digital action figures together in dream situations.
Marty, I'm bored. I'm gonna kill you.
Custom battles is just episode battles without voice acting. It's all it is. Compared to that, to a fucking regular fight where you make your favorite fighter first a favorite fighter, which is just battle mode. Why are they're not the same, bro? They're not the fucking same. So the reason why why that I care about the fact that they put it as a 7 is they gave Concord a 7 when I thought Concord was like a 2 or a 3. What? This game is at minimum for me personally. At minimum, it is an 8, period. I think that is an 8, but my high end would be a 9, so somewhere in between those two, personally. Because there is some letdowns. I don't care about the characters not being in the game, whatever, fuck it. But the letdowns are no glacier map, no Kami's Lookout, and no voice acting in certain parts of the story. I can understand it in the custom battles, but that's about it. Those are my takes. Have a good one. If you made it this far in the video, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. It does help out this channel. I want to state this, we did hit 1,000, so yes, I am bald. Also, we now have a membership program on this channel where you get access to member-only content, which will be posted at least once a week, and you get access to videos before they're posted to the public. Anyway, take care.